Don't know if you consider this a setback, Jonathan, what SpaceX is saying, or more lessons learned from this.
Probably a little bit of both. SpaceX had made some retrofits. They hope to avoid a rapid, unscheduled disassembly, as they call it, the same one that happened during their 7th test flight back in January, but it happened once again. But each time something like this happens, they learn from it. This rocket that's still in research and development is able to make improvements. Take a look at the video from last night. The FAA is requiring SpaceX to perform a mishap investigation to determine what went wrong. It started as a beautiful launch from the Texas coast. The first stage booster returned to the launch pad where the tower's giant mechanical chopsticks called Mechzilla caught it. Starship's upper stage continued on, but about 8 minutes into flight, it began to spin uncontrollably.
And we just saw some engines go out. It looks like we are losing attitude control of the ship.
Moments later, SpaceX lost contact with Starship, but within minutes, social media lit up with people in Florida, the Bahamas, on cruise ships in the Atlantic, all posting dramatic videos showing plasma trails from Starship's debris as it re-entered the atmosphere and fell back towards Earth. The FAA says during the event it activated a debris response area and briefly slowed aircraft outside that area where the space vehicle debris was falling, or stopped aircraft at their departure location. Normal operations have resumed. It's worth noting Starship is a separate vehicle from SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket and Dragon spacecraft, which launched to the International Space Station in September and will bring home the 2 astronauts who've been there since June, when their flight test of Boeing's new Starliner spacecraft developed thruster problems. Their extended stay attracting the attention of President Trump.
But we're going to get them out. We're coming up to get you. I've authorized Elon. I said, can you get them out? Because, you know, they've been left up there. I hope they like each other.
Astronaut Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams are expected to return to Earth several days after the next astronaut rotation arrives at the International Space Station. That rotation, known as Crew 10, is expected to launch from Kennedy Space Center, just on the other side of this body of water behind me, as early as Wednesday of next week.